I said a prayer for you today, and I know God must have heard. I felt the answer in my heart, although He spoke no word. I didn't ask for fame or wealth. I knew you wouldn't mind. I asked Him to send you treasures of a far more lasting kind. I asked that He'd be near at the start of each new day. I asked for happiness for you in all things great and small, but it was for His loving care I prayed for most of all. That's unknown. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. How are you? I hope doing okay. And I want to thank you for showing up today. Guess what I have in store for you all today? You ready? We're going to be doing one of my picks for the month from INTORESIN. And this is one of the molds that I picked. So let's get on in here and see what I got. Whoa, this thing is huge. Do y'all know what this is? Anybody? Anybody know what this is? Look in there. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I could get lost in there. So pretty. This is a big bow. Yes, a big bow. And I know you're thinking, Tammy Lynn, what are you going to do with that? You guys, I got so many ideas for this mold right here. And today I'm going to share one of them with you. And I hope you like it. So, y'all ready to get on into it? Let's go. Okay, you guys, I am all ready. I've got my 8 ounces because I don't know how much this mold is going to hold. I may end up having to mix up some more epoxy resin, but we're going to go ahead and go with 8 ounces. And this is the Bond Crafter epoxy resin. It's a part A and a part B. Part A is your resin and part B is your hardener. You mix the two and then you're ready to pour. And there are some wonderful videos out there on how to stir your resin. I do need to get one of those on my channel, y'all. I am on that. I am. We're going to be, when we get done with this and we demold it, we're going to be placing it on this pretty light box. And it has this switch on it right here that you can dim the light or change the color to yellow, white, and I think low beam. I think that's the light box that I pulled out of my box of lights. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Okay, so I don't want to let this resin sit in this cup like this for too long because you don't want to do that. You don't want to leave a bunch of resin sitting in a cup like this because you run the risk of it flash curing on you. And a flash cure is getting really, really hot. It starts smoking and it's really scary. So you don't want to do that. All right, we're going to be placing these beautiful artificial flowers inside. I thought we would put one over here, and then I want to mix one of these on each side. They have some purple tipped leaves and then a purple stalk, and they're beautiful. And then I thought I might be able to fit one or two of these right here in the center. So that's the plan. And then I'm debating on whether I should put a little bit of crushed crystal in there or not, you guys. I'm so on the fence with that. Give me a minute. Let me think about it. Okay, I'm back. That was fast, wasn't it? It was fast for you, but it wasn't for me. I decided I'm not going to go with that. As much as I want to, and as much as y'all know I love that crushed crystal and I love glitter, I'm going to opt out for it this time. Okay, I'm going to be putting this in my pressure pot. So I want that crystal clear look. All right, I don't want to spray no alcohol down into this mold because this is the INTORESIN's handmade crystal molds, and that will tear the mold up. So we're not going to be doing that. So it's nothing else to it but to do it. Let's go ahead and pour. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let me get a wider brush here. And I'm going to let that resin slide on down into my mold off of the stick. And that way it'll keep bubbles down. Okay? Trying to get situated here. Let me clean my stick off right quick. Okay, I just wanted to make sure there was nothing on it. All right. Here we go, my friends. And inside this mold, I noticed, but y'all can't see it, there are, you know how Minnie Mouse has a bow in her hair? And you know how sometimes people put polka dots on her bow? Well, I don't know if that's the original look for her bow or not. It is, isn't it? She's got polka dots on her dress and in her bow. That's the original Mickey Mouse, I do believe. Well, this bow has those polka dots in it. So I'm real curious to see how they're going to look when we demold this, because I did not, you know, really make those stand out because we're just doing a clear epoxy resin. Okay, you guys, we are almost filled up. So I think this 8 ounces is probably going to do it for this mold. I'm going to go ahead and stop right there and get our flowers inside. I'm going to ease my little stick out of there and then get the excess off. I don't want to waste any of my resin. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm glad I got some of that left because I really want to dip my flowers in here. Not in there, in here before I introduce them into there. Okay. Now, I'm just going to pop that down on in there. Right like that. And now I'm going to get the other one that's just the same. It's not identical, but it's pretty much the same. All right, let's go ahead and go in with that one. Now I'm going to go ahead and pop these in my cup. And I just want to slide these down next to those. I'm not sure if I'm really going to use them or not, but I kind of want to see what I can do with them because they're beautiful. Yes, yes, I love those in there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pop this one down in there. And that also gives them something to lean on. You know, so they're not moving around so much in there. All right, now let's get some of these worked in there. I don't know if I'm going to do one or two. So Let's do 2. Yeah, I think that'll look really good. There's definitely enough space there for them. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good. My sinuses aren't so bad today. I'm super happy about that. Man, I do suffer. I suffer with them. All right, I'm going to open that up a little bit and get them right there. Oh, they just go perfect right where I wanted them, you guys. All right. Now, I need to make sure. I don't know what that one's doing right there. Let me turn it just a bit. Right like that. Get on in there. Okay, I think I like that. And then I put them right like that. I wonder if I should pop some popsicle sticks on there. Yeah, I think that's going to work a whole lot better. And kind of keep them, you know, where they are. All right. Okay, I'm just going to take this paper towel and I'm just going to clean around my mold because I don't like resin being around the edges of my mold. I guess I'm OCD like that or something. I don't know. It gets on my nerves. Aggravates me. I have to get it off. Okay, now let's go ahead and fill our mold up. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do that. When I walk it to the pressure pot, I'll bring this with me. That way I don't spill it en route to the pressure pot because it is a pretty good ways from here. And I'm going to take my popsicle sticks with me and prop them up just like you've seen me. So I'll meet you back. Y'all know what, right quick? I'm going to trade out these popsicle sticks since they're really light and this is going in my pressure pot. I'm going to trade out for these a little bit heavier weighing silicone sticks. So let's put that one right there and this one right here. And I think that'll work out a whole lot better. Okay, my friends, I got it put in the pressure pot, all tucked in, screwed down, and ready to go. So we will be ready to demold that thing tomorrow. We did have a teensy-weensy bit of resin left, so it is fair to say that mold holds almost 8 ounces. So I hope that helps anyone else out that may be planning on getting the mold or waiting to see what I do with the mold before you purchase it. Because I do have several ideas for that mold. Okay, I have a little bit of resin left, like I said. So I want to make some more of my little turtles. And I'd like to make some more of my little roses. The little mold that I made. So let's figure out a color that will work for all of them. So we don't have to start whipping up in this with all different kinds of colors. Let me find something. I'll be right back. Let's do my mermaid tail glitter mix. Isn't that beautiful? And I named it that. That's my name for my glitter. I have, you know, I always had such a imagination as a child. And it does not take me long to think of these names. I sat down one night and I made like 20 different glitters. And I didn't even have to sit and think about the names. They just came to me like that. I don't know. I just think of crazy names like mermaid tail. I'll show y'all those glitters that I made in just a minute, just in case anybody's interested. I'm going to spritz a little alcohol into my molds, bump them up, side down, and then back around. And now let's go ahead and put my glitter mix in there. And I will demold these with you all so y'all can see what my mermaid tail looks like. And I'll be adding some of these glitter mixes to my shop. But I'm only going to be adding several to start with. And if people, you know, start buying them, purchasing them, then I'll start making some more. But, you know, I need to start small because every time I get a purchase from my glitters, I'm going to put it over to the side, all the money, and I'm going to keep saving it to buy more glitter with to make more glitter mixes. You know, you got to start somewhere, right? All right, I'm going to take my little tool here. Since I couldn't find my favorite tool, y'all know I told you I have a favorite tool. Let me find it in here. It's beat up, shattered, tattered, and it's the last one I have. But I can't find any more like it. So I found this on Temu. And it's It's almost like it. And on the other end, it's got like a little spoon scoop, so that's pretty cool. So I've been using it, trying to get used to it, because it doesn't look like I'm going to find any of my favorite ones anytime soon. So I might as well get used to something else, right? We can't always have what we want. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and go in here with my roses. I think this is a beautiful glitter mix that I made. And it just reminds me of a mermaid tail. And I call all of my glitter mixes peekaboo glitters. And I'll show you why I call them peekaboo glitters. And I don't know if anybody else does that. You know, I have no idea. It's just what I call my glitters. And I'll explain to you why I call them peekaboo glitters in just a minute. Let me get this filled up right quick. Oops, I overfilled that one. So I'm just going to take my popsicle stick and slide it right off of there. And that one needs a little bit more. Okay, I'll clean that up and I'll be right back. Okay, we still have some resin left. So I have a little shaker mold here that I got out in case we had extra resin left. So let's go ahead and fill that one too. I'm going to spritz a little alcohol in the mold, bump it upside down and back around. And let's see if we can get this filled. I think we only need to fill the edges of it. I don't know if are we supposed to fill the middle? Yeah, maybe we are. Of course we've got to fill the middle, Tammy. All right, I'm gonna get my heat gun and run it through there right quick. Get that resin to settle a little bit for me. I got a bubble coming up right there. Poke it. I'm gonna go around the edges right quick. Make sure there's no bubbles hiding. Might need to go through here too. Okay. Now we have a teensy weensy bit left. We don't waste resin around here. I have my little mold out, and this is for my giveaway. We're almost have the bottom half filled again, you guys, and then we'll be getting the top half of it and filling it. So I'm gonna get me a better scraper out so I can get all that resin out of there. Get this big fat one right here. We'll go ahead and add that to our mold. My mom's got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and the weather is going to be bad again, so I hope and pray that we make it there safely and back. All right. Now I'm going to go grab those glitters, and I'll show y'all them in just a minute. Okay, here's my glitter mixes. I kind of set them up so we can move through them fast so I don't keep y'all here long. But I didn't make a sample of the Tea Party. That's the Tea Party. This is Strawberry Wine. And I named all of these myself. This is Kiwi Rush. I've always had quite the imagination. And I'm telling you, these names just came to my mind like that. I didn't have to sit and think of them. I look at the glitter and it gives me a name. Monster Bash. Mermaid Grass. Okay, now the rest of them I have samples so you can look at. This is Bougie Mama. This is Dust My Pixie. This is Lost Fairy. This one's beautiful. If you like green, this is a beautiful glitter mix. It's Pickle Crazy. It's got a lot of sparkle to it. I don't know if the cameras are really showing it or not. I've got paint all over my hands. And this is Crimson Tide. It's also a beautiful glitter. And this is Mardi Gras. Has anyone been to Mardi Gras before? I used to go every year. Of course, I used to live 45 minutes away from New Orleans. Born and raised. Purple Fame. This one's beautiful too. Tickled in Teal. Cosmic World. Party in Pink. Ball Gown. This one reminded me of a ball gown. So pretty. And this is a Flamingo Gold. And then Fairy Poop. Oh, don't tell me why that reminded me of Fairy Poop. I can't even keep it in my hand. But it's a beautiful glitter mix. Y'all, I give up. I give up. I'll open the bag and show you because I can't seem to keep that piece in my hand. And the reason I call these peekaboo glitters is because looking at the bag, you cannot tell that there are iridescent octagon pieces in there. But to me, what makes a glitter so special and stand out from all the other glitters are the little chunky octagon glitter iridescent pieces in them. And I'll show you what I mean. This is just an example because I have all colors of these. But this right here, let's see if I can get some on my hand. And some of you may know what I'm talking about that are familiar with glitters. See how that's octagon shaped? And it has an iridescent look to it. But if you look at the jar, it's purple. You know, but it really doesn't look all that purple here. It's got all different colors in it. And that's pretty much all of the iridescent pieces. They have a color to them, but they throw off other colors as well. And there's even holographic ones too. See, this is a smaller octagon glitter. They come in all sizes. Tiny, big, chunky, it don't matter. They come in all sizes. But that's what makes your glitters really special and stand out. To me, my opinion. So I love to put, you know, some in each of my glitter packs. And you can't tell that by looking at them. That's why I call them peekaboo glitters. And I didn't get that from anybody else. It's just my opinion. And I don't know if anybody else says that or does that. It's just how I feel about the glitters. But this is just what I wanted to share with you. And I'll have some of these in my shop. I'm not going to start off with a lot of them because, you know, I got to start small. And any money that I make from the glitters, I'm going to put it to the side and keep buying glitters with it until I'm able to have, you know, a pretty good selection of them. So that's one of my goals. And I just thought I'd share it with you. But I do have something to demold with you too. Hang on. Okay, remember when I made a lot of the straw toppers? And I told you all they would look really cute with black as a background? Well, I did a few of them. And I think they turned out so cute. So let's demold them together. Here's this one. And I put the little colorful rings in there. And then I added the holographic ones to kind of make it stand out a little bit more. It'll catch people's eye that way. And then what you do is you just glue them together like that. And then your straw goes through there. And then it sets on your top of your drink or your cup. Like that. They're super cute and they're very popular here. I don't know about where you live, but they are here. And summertime's coming up and people's really going to be carrying around their cups a lot more. So these are going to start, you know, selling a lot better for the summertime. And that's only if you sell things like I do. And here's this one. You put it together. The straw goes in there. And I put little tiny iridescent beads in this one. I don't know if y'all can see them in there. The camera's not really showing them to you. They're really laid back in there, you know, kind of hiding, but you can definitely see them. They look unique in there. And then here's my little Mickey Mouse ears. And I just tried a few of them because I wasn't sure how the black was going to do. But I really like how it looks. And this one's really cute. It's got the tiny holographic hearts in it and then the bigger ones that are hollowed out. And I put a dash of glitter in there. And then I didn't want to make another video of me finishing my clay earrings and my little clay flowers because I went back and looked at the analytics for that video and it didn't do very well, you guys. People just didn't like to see that. So I don't really like to do things that people don't like to watch. But I do want to share with you how I finished my earrings off in case anyone really wanted to see that. Here's the first pair. And I love, love, love them. And I was able to get me another pair as well out of my clay pieces. And here's what I done with those. And I love them. They turned out so cute. And I can't wait to wear them this summer. Okay, well, I'll meet you back when it's time to demold our piece. See you later. Okay, I thought we would go ahead and demold our little pieces here before we demold our big project piece. And there's that. I think it turned out so pretty. And then these are just the same. This is just a mold that I made. And I don't know what I'm going to use these on yet, but I think they're beautiful. I love them. And then here's our little turtles, which I love these little turtles. They are so cute. And I'm probably going to use these as little bag charms or just little charms to hang off of our shakers. And I give those away in my giveaways. And then here's our little shaker right here. Of course, we still have to finish it. And there it is. I think it turned out so pretty. That's going to look really pretty. And it has the hole right here that I'll have to fill in because I'm not doing it as an oil shaker. I'm doing it as a dry shaker. But I think that's awesome that these molds have that option on them. If you want to do dry shaker or oil, you can do either. So yeah, I don't know. This one's going to be pretty tricky getting the acetate film over it because it's such a crazy shape. Oh, goodness. All right. I'm going to clear this off and then we'll go ahead and demold our big, beautiful bow. I hope it's going to be beautiful. Okay, here it is, you guys. Now, I have it sitting on this little tray right here because that's what I bring it to my pressure pot in. It's easier for me to just slide it down into my pot like that. But also, you don't want to put these handmade molds on top of your silicone mats either because it will ruin them. All right, I can see where the stick left a little bit of a mark right there. But that's no big deal because I'm going to be chopping these off right here and then throwing a dome over the bottom. So that's not a problem. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take these little snippers here and we're going to go ahead and snip off our extra little leaves here. Get them off. And I'm going to be, like I said, kind of basically doming the bottom of this. So, and it is enough room. You know, I could have done it while it was in here, but I don't know. I'm still thinking on that one. I mean, I'm pretty sure that if I pull it out, I'm so anxious to get it out of there. I mean, it won't be, if I have to wait another day, y'all won't have to. It'll be, you know, second for y'all. I'm trying to think here. What do I want to do? Do I want to go ahead and demold it now, or do I want to dome it while it's in here? Let me think a minute. I'll be back. Okay, I went and mixed up a little bit of the Bond Crafter epoxy resin. And I'm going to go ahead and pour it while it's in the mold, because I'm so glad I did not demold this, you guys, because I was not thinking at all. I believe, now I've never demolded one of these before. This is my first time. But I believe on the other end of this, on the other side of the bow, it's not going to be level where I can lay it down and dome it. I think it might be pointy or something. I'm not real sure, but I'm not going to take that chance. So I'm going to go ahead and put the resin in it while it's in the mold. And that'll be another day for me, but it'll be seconds for you. All right, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to spritz a little bit of, no, I'm not. Well, I guess it'll be all right because it's on the outside. It won't be on the inside. I'm just going to spritz a little bit of alcohol there, because it won't be inside the mold. And then I'm just going to pour this right on the top, and then hide all of those little stems from the flowers that we put down in there. And then that little spot right there where my stick was at, hide that as well. Clean that up right there. Got a little bit on the outside. Well, I'm going to have to go over here. I'm going to have to. I'll just have to clean it up. Where that stick was laying at was a very odd position on the mold. Okay. Something got in there. It must have fallen off of my stick right here. There's a little bubble right there. All right. I got something I'm going to do with this. But I will see you back when it's time to demold. Bye-bye. Okay, are y'all ready to demold our piece here? I have let the top cure right there. Can y'all see it? It's nice and cured. So let's go ahead and see what we got inside. Shall we? Okay, here we go. I'm just going to go around it and break the seal on my casting. Okay, we're almost there, you guys, to get it out. I want to make sure I have it released really good before I pull it out of there. I don't want to damage my mold. These molds are beautiful, and I do not want to damage it. Okay, let's see if I can push it up a little. Let's do it that way. Come on. Got it. Oh my goodness, you guys. That is beautiful. Oh my word. Wow, I think this is the prettiest piece I have ever demolded in my entire life. I love it. Look at it just dancing around. That sparkle is beautiful. Can y'all see the little spots in the Mickey Mouse bow now? You know how she has the little circles in her bow? Can y'all see them? I hope y'all can see them. I'm pointing at each one to kind of let you see what they look like, so you can maybe capture them in the piece yourself. Oh, this is so beautiful. My. All right, are y'all ready to put it on the light board here and see if we can get those flowers to come out a little bit more? Okay, let me get it plugged up here. I should have already done that. I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me. I hope I got the right light box. Goodness gracious. That'd be like something I do. Get the wrong one. All right. Let me dim the lights and we can take a look. Y'all ready? Okay, I turned all my lights off in my craft room. That's shining through from the window, so I can't do anything about that. So let's go ahead and cut it on, and then, oh, let's see. It's got 3 different lights in it. But it's so sparkly that you can barely see the flowers, but it's still beautiful. Let me take y'all down and let y'all see. There it is. It's so pretty and very dainty. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, now I'm going to switch the lights here and let y'all see. Okay, wait a minute. That's going the wrong way. Get it right, Tammy. Oh, wrong one. I'll get it here in a minute, y'all. Okay, there it is. And then it's got that one. Do y'all like that yellow look? Which one brings the flowers out more, do you think? The yellow or that one? Or that one? There's 3 here. 1, 2, 3. I think I like that one. Y'all let me know which one y'all like best. 1, 2, or 3. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, or 3. Which is your favorite? Okay, let me get y'all back up and then I'll turn the lights back on. Okay, this turned out so beautiful. And I will have this in my shop pretty soon if anyone's interested in purchasing it. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. And I have a couple more ideas for this, so be on the lookout for that. Well, it's about that time, my friends, for a sweet goodbye, and I will see you on Wednesday for Coasting Through the Week. God bless you. Goodbye, my friends.